Hi everyone, Halina here from Awakening to Joyful Living and the Joy Keepers Network. And I wanted to begin with a question that may not sound joyful at all, but we will get there, I promise. The question is this: is there anything in your life that you just dread? Are there situations, things, obligations, people, world situations that you just dread, that you would rather not be part of and avoid completely, but you can't? I think most, if not all of us, have such places, situations that we have to attend to, and we just don't want to because they make us feel so bad. So what if there was a way for us to meet those situations so that they wouldn't affect us? Maybe we would affect them instead, even. And this is where joy comes in, because it is possible, and I will get back to how, but it is possible to tune in to joy, to be in such a state of joy that when you meet those situations, do those activities, witness those experiences that you'd rather not, you don't do it from a space where they affect you. You do it from your space of joy and light. And what it means for you is that you can do it in a more peaceful way. You can kind of be there. You can be in that space and be at peace, no matter what it is about, whether it's a small, unpleasant thing or a huge, unbearable thing. You can still somehow be there and face it. And ultimately, what you can do is that you can bring so much joy into that situation that it redefines the situation actually. So it brings joy and it affects the people, the situations, and you. And ultimately, it means that there's nothing you have to dread or avoid. But one step at a time, right? And that's what life is about. And just to show you some very simple steps, some like ways to get there. Let's just again imagine a situation, maybe even an everyday life situation that you just dread. So the first thing that you can do before entering that situation is to smile. It sounds so simple. If there's nothing in the situation that makes you smile, and there probably isn't, at least smile to the people that are there. And if for some reason you just don't feel that way, smile to yourself. Smile on your own behalf. Find that smile on your face for your own sake. That will already affect you, maybe even them. That will help a little. The other thing that you can do is to bring some playfulness into the situation. This is something that the children do all the time. They bring playfulness in just about everything. The third thing that you can do is to tune in to the joy within. To tune in so much to the joy within that it flows through your body, through your feelings, through your thought, through your presence. And that will change the experience for you radically. And it will change possibly and ultimately the experience for others. But again, this is not something that we typically can just go like that and do. It is something that needs some practice, some training, if you will. So to give you an experience of how this can work, and just because it's such a good thing to do for us from time to time, I wanted to invite you to what I call a global joy meditation. And it is not necessarily global in the sense that hundreds of thousands of people meet. Usually with this, 10, 20, 40, 50 of us that meet online. But people from around the globe. And then I tell a little bit about the energy of joy and some things that not so many people know about, the transformational power of joy. And then we go into a meditation that I guide, where you have that experience of the energy of joy within you and can then expand it to the entire world, to the entire globe. And from the feedback I've seen in previous meditations, this is really a beautiful experience that you can take with you. And once you are part of the Joy Keepers Network, which is free by the way, then you will also have access to other resources and practices that will help you cultivate this energy of joy and help you embrace any situation and anyone with that energy ultimately. And again, it is work in progress for all of us. There is always a next level of joy, and it is just so helpful, I feel, to be that network, to be a group of people, a growing group of people who can support themselves and each other in connecting to that energy of joy, that high energy of joy that is so transformational for ourselves, for those around us, and for the world. So I invite you to the next Global Joy Meditation, which will be on June 30th, which is a Sunday. And I will include a link to it below this video, so you can just click, register, and I will so look forward to meeting you there. And by the way, could you please also share this video, because the more people see it, the more people participate, the more people connect with joy, the more we can raise that wave of joy in ourselves and in our world. And who doesn't need some more joy? So thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. And I look forward to meeting you there. Bye.